Welcome to the news roundup for the Amazing World of Psychiatry blog.
Hello. There is a lot of interesting news this week.
A meta-analysis of cognitive behavioral therapy has shown a benefit for treating depressive symptoms occurring in the context of somatic disease.
In another study, the researchers including Aaron Beck found that the Beck Depression Inventory 2 scores included a small non-depression related component in people post-MI.
Researchers in New Zealand carried out a study in older adults in the community. In their sample they found that 9% of people had difficulty reading the labels and 4% had difficulty understanding the labels for medication. This is a general finding, and it should be noted that this may not generalize to other populations and that there are many factors that influence understanding in this context. The authors made a number of recommendations in their conclusions.
In another study, researchers asked subjects to rehearse to-do items just before sleep. They found that the subjects were more likely to carry out these actions if they had rehearsed before sleep than if they were asked to carry them out before sleep. So go and sleep on it if you want to get it done.
Researchers looking at people with early Alzheimer's disease used a special form of imaging investigation known as diffuse tensor imaging. They found evidence of white matter lesions before any involvement of the gray matter. Further studies will be needed to replicate these findings in the research setting.
Looking back in time now at our own evolution, a recent fossil finding suggests that the first multicellular organisms existed on the Earth 2.1 billion years ago, much earlier than previously thought.
Looking back at the origins of Western culture, one historian has made a discovery which, if confirmed, would mean that Plato's works would need to be re-evaluated. He reports that in his analysis, Plato's works could be divided up into segments according to an understanding of musical description of that time. He further reports that Plato placed significant points at the start of these segments.
Sounds a bit like the Da Vinci Code. In blogs this week, be sure to check out another edition of Spike Activity and Mind Hacks, an article on Alcoholics Anonymous at the Frontal Cortex blog, and a brief look at anthropology and autism research at the Somatosphere blog.
The Neurocritic examines a study looking at paracetamol and social rejection, and coming to some conclusions of his own. Also check out All in the Mind and the Roundup at Psych Central.
Well, also before we round up, be sure to check out an excellent resource, Popular Anthropology magazine. It's free, interesting and well presented.
Okay, it's goodbye from me.
And from me too.